And everybody.
Thank you. Like you said, my name is Nick Johnson. I'm 22 years old. This is my first time here at Money Plays, so I'm a little bit nervous because the last time it was my first time doing something that lasted 4 minutes on my mom's couch, and we had to terminate the pregnancy. So, I am in college. Anybody else in college here? A couple, yeah. Well, I'm a liberal studies major. For those of you that don't know what a liberal studies major is, it's a major that was created for people like me that keep changing their major depending on how hard the classes are. When I first went to college, I was actually a musical theater major, or as my parents called it, gay. And I never understood why they felt that way until I started realizing how excited I would get over the parts I was cast in. Like, other people would look at the cast list and get all discouraged because they were cast in a secondary role instead of a lead. I, on the other hand, was so excited to even have a role, I'd come home and be like, "Daddy, I'm a tree!" Fuck yes. Do my tree thing. So I am a comedian and I am in college, which means no money. So up until recently, I was still living with my parents. Ladies. There's a lot of things that can go wrong when you're living with your parents at my age. I always felt that the worst thing for me was bringing girls home. Because, I meet a girl, I'd bring her home, and then as soon as we get out of the car, I have to explain to her that I'm really into Christmas because my dad still hasn't taken the lights off the house. We go inside, we start making some small talk. She's like, "So are you close with your parents?" I'm like, "Sure." She's like, "Where do they live?" I'm like, "Down the hall." She's like, "This is their house?" I'm like, "No, I bought a 4-bedroom in the suburbs on all the money I make from changing my major." You dumb hooker. We start going at it a little bit, then she gets all nervous. She's like, "Aren't they gonna hear us?" I'm like, "I hope so. They think I'm gay." Speaking of girls, I am actually in a relationship. My girlfriend and I just had our 2-year anniversary, so that's cool. Thank you. Thank you. But since we hit 2 years, a lot of people have been coming up to us and being like, being in a long-term relationship is like being in prison. And I'm always like, why is that such a bad thing? Like, if you think about it, if my relationship is like prison, that means I get my meals on time, I sleep in the same bed every night, and I get surprise sex in the shower. I think that's pretty cool. Things are going good with us, though. We're actually getting to the point where she says that we could get a dog, which I'm really excited about. Not because I'm partial to a specific breed or anything. I don't even care what kind of dog it is. I just hope that it's of use to me in some way. So I've decided to get an ex-police dog so it can help me find my weed. I actually don't smoke anymore. I had to quit because I realized how much it was affecting me. Like, once I quit, it took me 2 years before I realized Fox News, not a comedy. So I'm thinking about deleting my Facebook, and I'm not doing it for all the reasons that you think. People are annoying, it's addicting, poking is basically rape. I'm doing it because I'm getting sick of all the people saying things like hashtag YOLO, as they say, or those douchebags that are like, "Live every day like it's your last day." But then you check out who they are, and they're just regular people like you or I. They're not living every day like it's their last. Like, okay, if it was your last day on Earth, what would you have for breakfast?
Steak.
It's good, but it's not good enough. I'm pretty sure that was dick. I heard steak and dick. Both good choices. But if it was my last day on Earth, you know what I would have for breakfast? Heroin. Follow that up with a game of go outside and break shit that's not mine. I think that'd be fantastic. Anyway, my name's Nick Johnson. Thank you very much, everybody.